Hi everyone, it's so good having you here. I'm really glad to see you. I may not say that often enough, but having you here, watching the channel, making comments, even if you don't make a comment, if you give me a thumbs up or you don't, if you subscribe or don't subscribe, I want you to know that you matter. I'm glad you're there. And I enjoy sharing with you. Okay, so yeah, I'm making more melts for you all and for, well, whoever wants them. These are, of course, going to be full of luscious scent fragrances from nothing more than essential oils. So I'm going to get the sort of a pumpkin pie, a pumpkin spice fragrance by using cinnamon essential oil, clove essential oil, and nutmeg essential oil. These are not essential oils that generally I would use in skin products because they can cause great sensitivity. But they're fantastic in things that are just for the scent, like melts or candles. So in this case, I'm going to get these put together here and hopefully make your home and mine smell a little bit more like the season that's just upon us. I'm so excited. I love October and we're just a few days away from it. A lot of big changes are happening on my job. Oh my goodness, great big changes. And I'll try to share some of that with you as we go forward here. But first I need to get this smelted. So I'm going to be coloring our melts with two natural ingredients, paprika and turmeric. So about a spoonful or two, or half I should say, and turmeric. So I want these to just have some of those lovely colors of fall. All right, I got those heated. The reason to heat them is that, I've already added in the clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon essential oil, and it smells delicious. But the reason I heat these is so that the wax does not solidify against the cold glass. I'm not being too exact on this, just kind of eyeing where I want it to be. Now I'm going to give them just a really good stir. Make sure that color is throughout. I think the red and the orange will be just so pretty. Oh, they smell, that cinnamon, the nutmeg adds that sweetness. These are really delicious smell, just without pouring them in. Okay. So I'm going to use a leaf mold that I have here. I'm going to start with the orange color. right, and just go on through and get these poured. In fact, I'll alternate the different sections here just to make sure that I get a good distribution. And I'll have to do several trays of this and be more careful. You know, I can be a little messy in my pours, I know. Soap or wax, it doesn't matter. I just need to take more care. I need to move a little slower. There's no rush. Especially with something that comes from, the thought of fall temperatures coming, the leaves turning, just fills me with joy. I'm sure it does you as well. It's such a happy time. And I'm so excited about Halloween coming. That is my favorite time. It always has been. I was a weird little kid. I'm going to try a couple of these to try to mix them a little bit. But I think I'm too messy. They're not going to mix that. I think I'll just stick with one color. I was trying to be creative there. But quite frankly, as liquid as they are, they're just going to blend together. So I'll just stick with one per leaf. Oh, I love these. So the smell, this scent from these essential oils, I haven't got to smell this very often because you can't use it in soap. Can't use it in lotions. All right. So I've started taking them out of the mold. These smell fantastic. That was the one I poured the two colors in, The colors did actually come out. I mean, you can see the orange and you can see the yellow. So I may try that again. Worked better than I thought it would. So I'm quite pleased with the colors, and the fragrance, of course, is wonderful. And I think there are a couple different patterns here. I do wish this had a few more, but overall I'm quite pleased. I think that these will work very well. I may do a third color, maybe the two solid colors and then one with mixed. I haven't quite figured out just how, I haven't figured out just yet how I'm going to package these, because I'm thinking I'll know by the time this video is done. You'll know too, but I'm thinking like 6 or 8 of these in a bag. So I've put one of them on the melter here, and I'm just going to let it melt. Thought you might enjoy watching. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun for me. As I stated, this is my favorite time of the year. I also mentioned some stuff about my job. What I was going to mention, well, first I want to show you, this is the packaging that I put together for these. There is a little bit of plastic window here, but it is biodegradable in sunlight. It's better than solid hard plastics that take 100 years to disintegrate. but it is still a bit of plastic. But I'm working at trying to get away from it, and this is just one way that I'm doing that. But about my job, recently my manager has let us all know that she's retiring, or retiring is the wrong word, but she won't be there at the company anymore. And so while I'm not one to chase after promotions and things such as that, I have applied for the position. And it's not like me at all. I am not an ambitious person, but she actually asked me to apply for the position. And I think a lot of this person, and so I agreed to do it. So I'll let you all know how that turns out. In many ways, it'll be good for this side of business, because in that position, I won't be tied down to a schedule the way that I am now. I will have much more flexibility, much more work, but a different kind of work. And I think it might be something that I'm really going to enjoy, but I don't know that I'll even get the position. But I just wanted to tell you all about it. Just mention that to you. I'll talk more about it in the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks so much for visiting. It's always lovely having you here. Fall is on its way. Isn't that exciting? I'm really excited. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.